y'all, it's Dalanie.
And it's Katie. This is Classically Black Podcast,
where we talk all things classical music and being black in the profession.
with trap beats playing in the background. Hey.
Hey y'all, happy December when you're hearing this.
Oh yeah. Last month of the year, lock in.
I decided to trade my readathon for a lock-in-a-thon.
Oh, that's cute.
Because
that's real cute.
And much more important. So, and also we've been said we was going to do that, and I was like, you know what, I'm actually going, because so stay tuned.
I can't lock in more than I've been locked in. So it's like, I really wanted this rest. We're recording this the week of Thanksgiving. I need to rest this. I do have a deadline that I want to try to make, because I've been way more disciplined about not letting a deadline go. So I'm gonna try. It's a little ambitious, actually, and a little arrogant. But yeah, a friend snapped me back. She was like, "How you gonna lock in more if you already locked in?" And I was like, I just want to be like a little bit kinder. Like, I want to do what I'm supposed to do, and I just want to take a second, because I've been kind of like back to back a little bit. So I just need one little second. Mm-hmm. But period, I support you. How you gonna do it? You gonna do, what's that called? Pandora? Pandorama? Panacopita?
Pomodoro.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm doing, I think I'm gonna do 12 hours. Ooh. That's the thing. It's like I cannot work for 12 hours straight. You know, like, especially because like I feel like even if you have good, like a good attention span, then like that's fine. But I mean, like even that, it's a long time to work, especially for the type of work that I do. Like I just know I'm gonna have to build in more. I might have to be more strict with the Pomodoro than I usually am, because usually once I do like 2 in a row, I'm good. Like I don't need the timer.
2030?
It's
2010. I mean,
no, it's 25. The ones I do are 25, 5, and then after you do 4 25s, you get 15. But once I do like 2 in a row, I'm pretty much
like two full.
No, like 2 25-minute things in a row.
So like an hour.
I'm pretty like fine. To not use a timer, but I'm gonna have to, because I need to pace myself. And then of course I'll break for meals, and I probably would do like 2 like activity breaks. Like I might do a Lego, like I have a small Lego, I still haven't done my flamingo. I might do one of those, and I might take some of my Funko Pops out, because I'll be on TikTok live
for 12 hours.
Yeah, we'll see how my phone holds up.
You can plug it in though.
Yeah, but it might overheat. Yeah, so we'll see.
Yeah.
But
you can also you gonna be on live, but I was gonna say you don't have to do it all at home. That also could help.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Changing location to refocus.
Oh yeah, maybe I'll do that. But yeah, because it just, I've definitely been more locked in this quarter than I have been in previous quarters and years, period. But I would like to lock in even more.
No, I feel that. It got to a point where like I for a long time I work really well from bed. Like really well from bed. And then something happened where now it's noon and I'm even more tired than when I woke up. I'm a natural early riser. My time shifts. Now it's 6:00 in the morning. I can't sleep past 6. Fine. That doesn't really bother me, because next month it will be 8, 7 or whatever. And so I'll lay there, I'll be on my phone, I'll start doing my day job, and I get tired around noon. And I'm like, I can't keep doing this, because it's affecting, I haven't gotten to my personal stuff that I want to do. I'm not like writing. And so I brought back something that I had to do during the pandemic, where I can't stay in bed past 8:00. I have to get up at my desk. And so that's been a huge game changer for me. Like I have to work from my desk. But I've been so tired lately that I've been working back in my bed. Like the Burna Boy concert, I did the whole day horizontal. Like the day after the concert, I had to I worked and lay down, and I still got stuff done because I had to. But yeah, so that's helped me a lot. That's why I don't feel like, oh my God, even though like I said, like I have a deadline coming up that it's like I really should have been started, but like the characters haven't come to me yet. I don't know what I want it to be, so I can't write what I don't know, and it has to come to me, which sounds like I'm not like that girl. What's her name? I was gonna check her Instagram.
You're definitely not like her.
What's her Mickey?
Migo.
Migo?
Miko.
That's right, Miko.
This is from Project Greenlight, the newer Project Greenlight that's on HBO. Just
like thinking is right. It might be no writing is writing, girl.
Yeah, I was like, oh my. Actually, I'm glad that you remind. I'm gonna put a picture of her up because I just got some cork strips.
That's so nuts.
Thing.
That's so nuts, Dalanie. That is so. If somebody put me on their cork board, then they look at everyone and be like, "Don't be like that."
So I can remember.
That's so correct.
I'm gonna put it up and I'm gonna put this how you sound.
Imagine if somebody had you on their cork.
Sorry. And actually, y'all can put me up there because I've been an example of that.
I think like the thing that makes me sick about Miko, if you have time this holiday season, you got HBO Max or whatever it's called. You gotta watch Project Greenlight Issa's season. Because to be in Community and to be that close, and I get it, not everybody thinks Issa's a demigod like I do, but to be that closely in proximity to Issa Rae and fumble the way you had her whole team pissed off.
Like, you fumbled, girl.
You fumbled. So Issa don't follow you. None of the team follow you. I was like, I would think about it because also that could have been. Yeah, I don't know how she get up every day. Not saying she. Of course, I'm happy that she's alive. I'm just saying like, I want to make it clear.
Although in my own head, I was like, I will probably.
But it's like that could have been. I mean, Issa meets filmmakers daily, I'm sure, but it's like that could have been a direct gateway to something. Especially like you're an indie filmmaker, like you got this huge chance. She really should have went with that white girl, can't lie. But you had this huge chance. She was very, and it was very good.
Yeah.
She had this huge chance. To like, and I think it's probably the editing. Now that I think about it, it was probably the editing. Miko's part was probably the best, but they edited it in a way to make it look she was an underdog and they were taking a chance on her.
Mm-hmm.
Now I see that more clearly all these years later or a year later. But me personally, I would have to be in deep therapy because I was in Community with Issa Rae and she kicked me out.
You had her number.
You got there.
She probably
blocked you. You literally got there and you had the girl, what's her, I'm blanking on her name. Her name is Jax. I had her. You had Montreal, who was somebody came and said she would. No.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
No. He was more than empathetic.
He literally was. Even the Buddha loses patience.
Like what I understand, I feel like that was just villainizing him. I didn't really like that because I was like, first of all, there's millions of dollars on the line, and also that it's still like, that's so funny that was still not enough money. But anyway, there's millions of dollars on the line. We were working with a network. Also, we have to address the elephant in the room that Hooray Media is a Black-owned company. So there's also like that pressure when Issa's working with HBO. And he was being more than patient. Like, I might have crashed out on you. I might have she would have to go to HR.
It might have cut the cameras.
Yeah. It would have been like The Office. They would have tried to go through the blinds trying to hear what I was saying.
Because, girl, like, yeah, I might have to. It's getting to that point with me. I really gotta with myself. So I might have to put a picture of Miko up there and be like, "This how you sound right now."
That's why I have to try to check myself. But I genuinely I have an idea. I just and I worked on it last week. It just like sometimes I'll write an outline for a script and then I'll be like, I don't know. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. So
you are not no damn Miko. Be for real.
But like, I think about Miko often because I'm just like, I admire, like, it's like my big three are Issa, Mindy, and Quinta, and it's like you literally are in proximity to what thousands of creatives and indie filmmakers like dream of, and you fumbled it. And she did say she got a bad edit. I don't really agree with that. I mean, I don't have the raw footage, but I just feel like, girl, the whole I'm gonna go to Joshua Tree to clear my head, and you didn't write nothing there. There was no agency. Like, yeah. The most I could give her is that they edited her to look like, maybe they did make her look a little bit more incompetent, but you gave them material to do that. That's
the thing. It's like, how could they edit like you still said like you didn't have no progress.
You still gave them something, and it happens all the time. Like the whole Nia Sue thing we were talking about 2 weeks ago or whatever. It's like Nia was it always happens. They pick somebody who's like not as great as everybody else, and they blow out of proportion. Like I know on Bring It, that a dance show, like all the fans were surprised that all them girls got to dance in college, and it was like, right, because they could always dance. They just took something and they blew it out of proportion to make it. They need a storyline. They can't. It's not a vlog. But it's like, girl, I don't know what to tell you. I feel like they could have took something else. You gave them plenty of material. You went to Joshua Tree for the weekend. You was in Vegas one weekend for a bachelorette trip. And it's like, I understand like life happens while you're making a film, but it's like I skipped out on my friends, my best friend's bachelorette because I had Sphinx the same weekend. My job already paid for it. I was going. So it's like, I don't want to hear that. You wanted to be in Vegas having big fun. Yikes. I would think about that. I feel like I would think about it hourly.
Yeah, let me not be on my Migo. Actually, let me multitask. Let me start writing something right now. Like, that's what it. Yeah, let me. There's been progress, but I gotta look even more. I should rewatch that.
That's so nuts.
to put a fire under my butt, because I just do not want to be in no position like that. It's like that whole saying where it's like, what is it? Success is where like luck meets or opportunity meets preparation or something like that. It's like, girl, the opportunity and the preparation was left behind. Like,
I'm just like, I'll make sure I've been trying. I'm like, somebody just followed me back that I DM'd like months ago, and I was just like, if anything ever happens, I got a script. I can send you a script right now. I can send you one right now that's polished. I can send you one right now, because I'm just like, I just don't want to. And it happens to everyone. It happened to Issa. She fumbled something, so it happens to everyone, or most people,
for sure.
But it ended up working out for her, honestly, because with that ABC thing, I was like, girl, HBO's better. Because you could do Insecure wouldn't have been the same if it was on HBO. I mean, on ABC.
Yeah, definitely not. Yeah. Wow. Whoa. Yeah, that actually just made my chest tight. I do not want to be.
And you know I'm not right, because a couple of weeks ago, it was in my calendar to check her her Instagram. I just realized right now I never did it, because I wanted to see what she achieved.
I remember we did that before. No, actually,
not our listeners turning on Miko too. Yeah, let me tell you. I'll tell you her at, since we all doing this.
No, because I cannot be on my Miko. I'm actually like really terrified right now. Like, I just don't want that to be my fate.
Terrified is nuts.
No, but for real, like, that's crazy. No,
like, especially like, I see how many like. I'm in community with some filmmakers, and I see how much they're like busting their ass. If they got an opportunity like that, they would not fumble it. I always forget how to spell her name.
Yeah, me too.
You know, this is a sign, because I think
Gina follows. Oh no, here she go right here.
Oh, Gina follows her.
Here she go.
And I didn't like the way they try to. What is it? Mieko?
No, Meko.
Oh no,
Actually, it's gonna piss me off seeing her face in my room. Actually, because
wait, what is it?
Oh, you know what?
What's her at?
At Meko Winbush.
And also, she's verified. Oh, probably she was on. TV.
You could pay for that. Ooh. She's on the Austin Film Festival Screenwriters to Watch in 2025. From 23 weeks ago.
Okay.
She hasn't posted anything since then.
You ain't got nothing to post. Sorry.
Let me shut up. Because, I mean, she could, even with her fumble bigger than my biggest. So I guess I'm not gonna say nothing.
And she'll get another chance.
Will she?
You don't get. Someone will take a chance.
I mean, it seemed like Gina took a liking to her. Yeah, she seemed like she took a liking to her. So,
but latching on to Gina when Martrell was the one who was like in charge of your fate was just weird to me. I didn't like that, because you painted him like he was some big bad wolf, and Gina was like not even around for real, because she was working on something.
She's working on the Woman King,
right? That was also, I can't watch it again. I despite the amount of stress that I put myself under, I have really good blood pressure, and I don't intend on raising it. So I will not be using my HBO account to watch that again, but you let me know how that goes.
I might not watch it again, but I might put a picture up there because it's gotten to that point where, like, I mean, I posted more videos this month than I have I think last year. So it's like it's better, but it's like, yeah, let's just go ahead and not be on my Miko. So anyway, lock in with me. I don't know what day yet because I need to get my nail appointment, but
it's not this week.
It's it'll be between the 9th. It'll be after our next live stream because I just need a day where I can do that.
I thought you would do it on Friday because you said you wanted to do it. I said I would never do that again. Remember last year on Black Friday we did.
Last year we did do it on Black Friday.
No, we participated in the idea of. That's actually what it is because we did the time.
So
it's like we participated in the idea of a readathon.
We advertised a readathon, but no, I'm not doing it this week. But before Christmas.
Cool.
Anyway, on to the news this week. There was a disturbance at the Metropolitan Opera this past week during a performance of Carmen. I found out about this randomly on a whim, actually on Classic Black's account, because we don't follow that many people, so a lot of our feed is like suggested posts, and a video of it came up, and you can always tell when people ain't never had no attention before, because the video was like out of context or whatever. Of course, everybody would comment, "What's this? What's happening?" And then the next video was them explaining it, but taking forever. I was like, in the time that you took to do this long ass intro, I already looked it up and found an article. So, what happened was there were a few people actually who were protesting. It doesn't seem like it was all that successful because it doesn't seem like anyone is quite sure what they were protesting. So whatever they were protesting, they weren't super clear about. However, one of them did make it on stage.
On stage? How you do that?
On stage during Act 1. Apparently, it set off a lot of confusion because people didn't know whether or not he was a part of what was going on.
I can't lie. If you was jumping over the pit and you landed on my viola, I don't care what you protest.
Imagine, isn't there? Oh no,
that's what I'm trying to figure out. Well, it depends. I think I played somewhere. Places. I played somewhere with a net but I think I'm pretty sure when I played Elmore, we had a net. But I feel like it was because of the way the staging was. If in the event that there was a probability in which he could fall into the pit. But so I don't know if that's industry Tyler. I don't know if that's industry standard to have a net, because I've also played several operas where we did not have a net.
Okay, so apparently there was one person that was getting up on stage and dancing, and that's why there was initially some confusion, because people was like, "Is he
lost the plot? He was surprised he got that far."
No, for real, because
you got to stick to the plan. What you protesting, baby? We don't even know.
That's crazy. Apparently, an eyewitness said that they heard one person denounce David Koch, who's a billionaire, also dead. And has donated to a lot of right-wing causes, and has been an enemy of progress when it comes to climate change. So it's not clear if that's if they were climate protesters or what, but one person did overhear some of them using disparaging words to describe David Koch. So, the police came, arrested them. Apparently they said there was a security breach that allowed them to even get into the hall, which of course, like, duh.
But that can't be that hard to do, because I feel like if you wait until after the concert starts, I could have went to the bathroom. I'm bugging?
To get in?
Yeah, I'm bugging.
But to get in the hall though, like, you got to get past the ticket checkpoint. But if they came at a high time for people coming in, they might have been able to find a time to slip past.
I'm not bugging, because you can just go into a concert hall. Actually, now that I think about it.
Well, when I went to the Met, before we came in the building.
I've never been to the Met. I see.
But also, I don't know if that's all year round or what, because also, well, what did I go?
Wait, after when you went to the bathroom, you had to go do it again?
No, but to get into the building, like from outside, they had the people like when you go to like a convention center or like a I don't know if they had that wherever you went to see Burna Boy, but to get into, I don't, you don't just go. Yeah, it was like that
at the Met.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. But yeah, apparently also apparently Lincoln Center also has, wherever the New York City Ballet, their thing is named after David Koch. So
really,
yeah.
Wait, that's nuts. Like Koch.
Mm-hmm. Apparently he was a huge arts benefactor. So
I love the arts and you hateful.
Well, they love the classic arts. None of that.
No, I ain't gonna say that. Well, I'm just saying, like, okay.
I that type of arts benefactor who just wants everybody to and nobody talk about, anything, programming anything else besides Mozart and all. They just want to keep their little bubble. That seemed like that's probably what he had going on. So
people like that. So like it's like the arts is filled with gay people and men in tights. Like,
and as long as they keep it to themselves, they okay with it.
Like, girl, they're on stage wearing mascara. What you think about that? I don't think nothing of it. I'm just saying. That's why it don't make sense to be racist. Mm-hmm. It's like, it just don't make sense or hateful.
Yeah.
I hope he's burning in hell, so he can take solace in that.
Dead.
Thank God.
Well, speaking of the arts and conservatism, there's been an inquiry into the leadership at the Kennedy Center. The Kennedy Center is just kidding.
We don't have to talk about this. It's pressing.
Sister, an inquiry into we can hold hands while we do it. Into the Kennedy Center. Apparently they have allegedly been giving preferential treatment to Trump allies. This issue was raised by Senator Sheldon Whitehouse, who was a ranking Democrat in the U.S. Senate Committee on Environment and Public Works. That committee oversees public buildings, including the Kennedy Center. Kennedy Center, he wrote a letter to the Kennedy Center president, Richard Grinnell, which says that the board and leadership is suffering from cronyism and corruption. Apparently it says that the Kennedy Center president has overseen, quote, steeply discounted event rentals for well-funded political allies like News Nation and the American Conservative Union Foundation. Really? They've spent tens of thousands of dollars on luxury hotels, meals, and entertainment for friends and newly hired staff. That is nuts. Like, yeah. There's some other allegations against the Kennedy Center president, including allowing the Kennedy Center to be used free of charge and exclusively for a FIFA event. Which amounted in over $5 million in losses for the center. Plus
$5 million in losses.
Yeah, $5 million and that's a lot, especially for like arts.
I'm about to say, like, for an arts organization,
like, yeah. Apparently, due to its hosting of that event that they again did free of charge, the center was required to move, cancel, or reschedule holiday programming, including an orchestra performance, to the soundtrack of the soundtrack of Home Alone, which they had to move to a different venue, and they also had to move a performance of an opera to March. They also canceled some contracts that allowed some groups to rehearse their holiday performances at the Kennedy Center. there's a bunch of like information about some of these contracts, particularly the rentals to these conservative companies and organizations. The rental discounts that I mentioned include a $19,820 discount for News Nation for a town hall, and a $21,982.60 discount to the American Conservative Union for a Conservative Political Action Conference Summit, which was held with, quote, waived costs from the office of the president, which was noted in the actual contract. So it's getting spooky. Some Third Reich stuff, actually.
For real.
Like, look it up. So I will link the full situation, full story in the description so you guys can read more about it, because there is more to this story. But anyway, we will stop there for our mental well-being.
What does the episode take a turn?
Right, because it took several turns 2 weeks ago. So
what a journey.
You heard of, well, I won't mention it. Anyway, we'll stop there.
Intermission? We're playing a game. Rah, 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 rah.
Props is crazy.
You said what?
I said props is crazy.
I love how you got nervous when you saw my index cards. Why, sister? Oops, that was my phone.
It's a sign.
Yep, then I'm going to pick it up. Okay, so we're going to play a riff on the game Tapple, which I played at Friendsgiving and I loved. It's not, these are index cards. Tapple, it has a little circular thing with letters on it, and I'm going to explain it to you. So, if you're listening, this won't be helpful. So you should watch us on YouTube. Okay, well, you should do both so we have streams. Anyway, so I'm going to give you a prompt. Just one. We're going to play 3 rounds. I'm going to give you a prompt, and on the backs of these cards are letters. And you have to, I'm going to set a timer for 1 minute, and we will go one by one, and you pick up a letter, and you answer. You have to have a word or a phrase that starts with that letter that you pick up, and that as it pertains to the prompt.
Like an answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of like categories, but like in a different way. You have 2 seconds to come up with something.
2?
Yeah, and then because we only have a minute. Okay, the round is over in a minute.
Wait, so we do as many as we can in a minute?
As many as you can. We have to go one by one though. So if you have 2 seconds, you got to put it back down. If you can't come up with something, you pick up the card, can't put it back.
Oh.
Okay, and we'll just do like honor system for that, because we can't go at the same time, because it's like that'll get chaotic.
Wait, what do you mean we going back? We're taking turns.
So you go, then I go, then you go, then I go.
So I gotta come up with a prompt too.
No. I have the prompts. I haven't thought about them. I just wrote them down.
Oh.
Within 1 minute is 1 round. We're gonna play 3 rounds with 3 different prompts. You pick up a card. You have 2 seconds to come up with something. If you don't get it, put it back.
And then it's your turn.
Yeah, and whoever has the most cards at the end of that round wins the round. All right. So an example would be types of fruit. I pick up this card. It says pea, pear. Okay.
Now I know. Let's come up with something pea. You can get that one.
There you go. Okay. This has an hour.
Take mine. Ooh, yep.
So let's put it to
Sister.
1 minute and 2 seconds. Okay. The first prompt is something that happens at an audition. Okay. Ready? Wait. Where's the start button?
Am I going first?
Yeah, you can go first. Ready, set, go. Okay, that's my turn.
Oh, sorry.
Pee on yourself.
I still go?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, that's my turn.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, go.
Mine is blank.
Oh, shoot. I already picked that.
Fall down.
Joke with the proctor.
Don't advance.
Be late.
Can't play.
Kick the door. Eat something bad.
Hurt your finger.
Time.
Dang. It took me. I thought I understood it, but then my mind went blank.
I hate that. Okay, I have.
Because I thought it was gonna be like a question or something. I don't know, or I thought he was gonna like say something like, you know how have you seen that alphabet game where you have to try to have a conversation?
Oh yeah,
I've seen that. I thought it was like that. Okay, I have 4.
I have 5.
Okay, well, we saw that coming.
Well, to be fair, it could be worse.
Yeah, it was finna be. And then I was like, let me just start saying anything, like, because I was like, fall down. I mean, it could happen. It was just a little more general.
Okay. Next one is at an orchestra concert. Ready, set, go.
Kill myself.
Go to the bathroom. Ask the question.
Call my mom. Pee on myself. So
yelled.
Nah. Okay.
That's crazy. Jacked off.
You was that person at the LA Phil?
Trying to win, baby. Ate at intermission.
Dozed off.
Had a good time.
Okay, finally. Boo-booed on myself.
What you got going on? You peed, and it said you peed, and instead of getting up and be like, "Oh shoot, I'm peeing," during the second movement, you was like, "You know, I might as well finish the job in the chair."
At least I did it in the right order, and not too much, because what was you doing? The whole orchestra concert of biohazard.
That reminds me, we gotta put the explicit on these episodes.
Yeah.
I have 6. How much you get?
5. Ooh. Wow. I wasn't expecting no damn jacked off. It's crazy.
I was like, I'm leaving here with something.
Wow.
Okay, last one is don't tell my teacher, but I ready, set, go.
Don't practice.
Caught a cold. Failed a test. Used his instrument. Beat him up.
Okay.
Killed his dog.
Dang.
Peed on myself.
See, I was trying not to do that one. Eat my rosin. Oh, dang. Yeah, that one was hard.
That was hard. Okay, I have to put one back because it was Y and I said used.
Oh.
So I got 5.
See, and I picked up that Y the first round. I thought it was an H. And then I was like, wait, it might be a Y. And then I put it back down.
You know, my handwriting strikes again. Okay.
No, I mean, it was just upside down. That's why. I had to.
Well, we can play again. We can play again next time. You want to come up with prompts? We don't have to.
Yeah.
And you can do the different letters. At first, I was going to do just musical letters. Like the musical alphabet.
Oh.
And then I was like, that sounds too hard. See, not that bad.
I got to write that down. to come up with that. No. But
We can use more letters too, or whatever.
Okay. Nothing but Q and X. And
I almost put X, and I was like, Katie, I'll put them there just in case you don't want to make more.
Okay.
We should put that at our situation that we got coming up.
Our situation
in January.
Oh, right. We gotta respond.
We do?
I think so. And we look. You could play it at our other less situation in December. That could be one of the things. Okay. Well, it was fun.
You had fun during intermission. You heard it here first.
It's not the first time.
Okay, the fourth time. Good thing it's only episode 348.
There's been a couple. The problem is I can't remember them, and it would be best if I could, because we really should be bringing stuff back and read. Because some of the intermissions we do could be a standalone.
I be coming up on the fly. Like, I got this idea because sometimes I'm same thing with writing. I'd be like, what am I finna do? And like an hour before, I was like, thank God I got something.
What's this called?
I don't know.
What's the game?
It was a rip off of Tapple.
Tapple. Okay.
But Tapple has it's like a little machine, and it like times it for you. Like there it goes. I forgot how many. I don't know if it's 2 seconds or 5 seconds, and you like push the letter down when you say it, and it has like all the letters on there.
I'm just writing. I'm gonna start a list, because low key, like, that could be like a video, you know, and not hard to film. Many different iterations of, and because y'all not on YouTube like y'all need to be. So,
but I subscribed. I was over there, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but it needs to be okay-er. No, I'm gonna get on my Beyonce, start threatening y'all. Because when she came in my inbox talking about check out now, I said, whoa, because I was just looking, because I'm currently being victimized by faux locks and taking them out, and I was about to get her, what's the name, spray. I wasn't really finna get it. I just wanted to see how much it was. And her spies knew I was over there looking, and they've been in my inbox ever since.
Dang.
Talking about check out now, your carton.
Oh, she has like a release spray or something.
Yeah, the detangling, whatever. A lot of people say it's good for takedown. It's not gonna help with the main problem with these, but I left them in longer than I would usually leave in a style like this. So
good luck, girl. Yeah, I did faux locks on myself once, and I said never again.
Yeah, it sucks. I really like them, but I don't think I'm doing me. Also, though, the lady that did them, the method she did, I've never seen this before. Like, I've never seen this before.
She braided it down, and then she
with the loop up.
Yeah, that's how they're done.
Every person that I've seen take them out online, nobody's ever done like that.
Some people, when I did them, because I knew I didn't want to cut my hair, what I did was I bought a lock, and then I braided my hair, and I attached the lock to my braid, and then I just wrapped it around. So like when I took it out, it was just one thing, because the whole looping thing is risky.
Maybe that, because literally everybody, maybe that method is what all the videos I watched, because everybody I saw did the twist where they were able to just pull their hair out like that.
Yeah. Or no, I remember
I
crocheted my, that's what I did. I crocheted my braid through the lock, and then I wrapped it. So then all I had to do was unwrap it, and then.
Yeah, mine not coming out like that.
Yeah. The popular way to do it is to loop it, braid your braid, and then loop it, and then wrap it. It's just risky, because it's like.
Loop your hair?
Like loop the braid.
And I don't understand, because I've watched like probably 10 videos, and none of them are done like that.
Oh.
So I don't understand why. But anyway, we'll see, or I'll just get real locks.
She doesn't have takedown service?
From these. I don't know.
I feel like with faux locks, it's just better to, especially, did you watch her put them in? You watch how she did them when she put them in?
Nah, yeah.
I mean, you getting them out, but the takedown service would be good, because she knows what she did. Good luck. Pray for Dalanie.
Yep. Or if 10 of y'all come over here, everybody do a couple.
But they might cut your hair too.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, because my mom cut my hair, and I crashed out. So anyway,
yeah, it's hard to take them out. The show's over. Oh no, we have the top.
Oh, you know what? It's me for Black Excellence again. So I'll have that figured out by the time we get there.
Oh, you have your friend. You just got San Francisco Conservatory. Has he been Black Excellence before?
He has, but he can't be again.
Period. He excellent, sir.
Period. Okay, so this week we are talking about attractiveness in classical music. Everybody comment and tell us we're pretty.
That's the topic.
Right. We'll wait. But yeah, we're talking about attractiveness in classical music. How did this come up?
I don't know, actually. Because we had the idea before the whole Burna Boy thing. I cut a lot of that out. For my career goals, I cut some of it out.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, just to make sure. I don't got no problem. Dang. And also, I saw him and I was like, this man's so fine. So it's like the being of. Also, I didn't remember buying my ticket, so I didn't know I was that close. So I was kind of sat up straight. I was like, I don't think he blinking too long. I was like in the front row, and I was like, he's so tall. And so,
see how easy it is for somebody to fold. Wow.
And y'all had no idea what I'm talking about because it's gone.
Then you cut that whole thing out?
No, not the whole thing. I would it was hell to edit actually, because CapCut is not really. CapCut is the amount they charge for. They should do some work on the editing. When you want to cut up video and audio together and resync it, it's like annoying.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
No, I just took some of the parts where I lied.
Although there might be a way. That's why I really want to learn like the ins and outs of the software, because there might be a way to like anchor them together, like anchor clips together. I feel like there should be a way to do that.
Because it's not cheap. Because at least if you could pay whatever, like $150 or whatever for Adobe Premiere, for example, but you pay way more than that with CapCut. Now that I said that out loud, because it's like you're paying $10 a month. I might think about that versus a one-time fee.
Well,
anyway,
yeah, I don't remember how this came up. It was something about dang, I feel like I had it on the tip of my tongue. Maybe it was a TikTok, but it was somebody talking about either like how being unattractive, or it was either like how people being attractive has helped them like advance in their career or something like that. I just really wish I could remember, because it would help me frame it better. But we started talking about whether or not that is a thing in classical music, especially because classical music is at least in a lot of instances supposed to be more merit based. Obviously, we know we've had issues with that. That's literally why they be having carpets in audition rooms and screens and stuff like that. Like, it hasn't always been that. But wanted to talk about how the role of attractiveness, what role attractiveness plays in classical music.
I feel like, coming from as a string person, I don't know how much attractiveness plays a factor in it, in literally anything. Mm-hmm. Like, from my experience, especially, yeah, because especially I think about like even being in school, even undergrad, our auditions were blind. I think that's a standard. That must be standard, actually. So yeah, our auditions were blind in undergrad. None of my teachers ever said like no Uggos in my studio. So I just never had an experience by which being pretty would have made me get anything. Mm-hmm. You know, like.
Yeah, I feel like in a lot of the standard like places in classical music, we'll say orchestral music, probably no. Especially like not, if it were to kick in, it probably wouldn't be until like much later. Like, because there's just certain places that they're not gonna let you in here. You just sound in any kind of way.
Yeah.
Like, and it might be one of those things where like, once you're you're at a certain level, it may inch you ahead of somebody, but it really, like, it would have to be something like really specific, you know, like, and they would have to really like be trying to figure out who you are, especially if it's like a regular audition. If it's like a regular audition, they would really have to be figuring out who you are, and in that case, they probably obsessed with you. You got bigger problems. Like,
I'm gonna say, and I think I think that it might work against you actually if a teacher or a conductor or a committee member found you like very attractive, like, and not in like a passing sort of way, but it's like, no, we gotta get her. You gonna have way bigger issues.
Yeah, because now you weird, like,
and you know, classical music does not defend or protect women, and that, I mean, it can happen to men as well, but it's not. It's more like it happens more with women, and it did not protect you. So it's like,
exactly. One of the things we were talking about when we were discussing this episode is like a big place where I've heard it is a factor is an opera. Obviously neither one of us, well, maybe that's not obvious if you never listened to this before, but we're not opera singers. But I've seen like opera singers that I know post about like comments that they've gotten on an audition, like, well, lose some weight and whatever. And I'm not trying to say whatever, you can't be attractive if you're fat, but like obviously we know what set of beauty standards they're operating from when they say something like that, you know. And and you see even like the presentation of it, like when you see how opera singers like prepare for an audition, or like even to send in a tape, like they in a gown, they done up, you know, like it's like a part of the culture of opera. And so I don't really know what it's like to have to do all that, like, and I feel like for us it's really the exact opposite. Like,
and now that I think about it, I'm not friends with a whole bunch of vocalists because y'all know how y'all be. I feel like that's self-explanatory. I feel like if you got offended by that, you probably y'all know how y'all be. But a lot of them, like, they wear makeup to lessons and whatever. And I was never like I was not in dresses and stuff like that. I think some of them have suggested dress codes. And I know the harp studio low-key at Eastman was like that a little bit. I don't know if it's still like that, but I was never really the type to go to a lesson in like yoga pants, or I would try to look nicer because I don't know, like I'm one-on-one with this person, and I don't know, I just want to look more put together. But yeah, I felt it's like a more unspoken or maybe spoken about in their syllabi, where it's like, no, you got to come here looking like you looking apart. Oh, some Debbie Allen type of stuff.
Oh. Oh, that's kind of crazy to me.
Because I mean, that's how it used to be, low key. Because my conductor teacher went to Eastman for bass in like the '60s, and that was like some 3-piece.
I was just about to say.
That's how I kind of like took on some of those ideologies after being in his conducting studio, because like I couldn't go to a conducting lesson in casual clothes. He got lenient, and you can go in jeans like towards, but like you really couldn't. We really. He didn't really like that. You can't go to no conducting lesson or conducting studio in jeans and stuff like that. Like,
I feel like with classical music, like I just feel like I do this too much to be getting dressed up every time I go to a lesson. Like, you know, I go to lesson, I go to studio class, go to rehearsal, all this type of stuff. Like all that stuff is just like, it's run of the mill to me. The most thought I put into what I wear, like obviously there's the looking presentable just because you're in public part, and then the most thought I would put into what I wore for a lesson is like playing the bass, you gotta have your legs open and stuff like that. Like I'm not gonna wear no like mini skirt, have my coochie out in my lesson, like, you know, like, but like other than that, I mean pretty much anything that I would wear to school outside of like finals week or something like that was, in my opinion, appropriate to wear to a lesson or a rehearsal or anything like that. I just can't really imagine in the way that some opera singers have dealt with people commenting on your appearance, like in that way. Like imagine you come to your lesson and they're like, so you finna drop a few pounds, like
that's so crazy. And also I wonder, like, hopefully the vocalist girls comments on this, but it's like, okay, so you know that the industry has those kind of standards. And for women specifically, I feel like low key. Is it now your vocal teachers uncomfortable situation to mention that to you? Who says something? Like, this person says, I want to be in the Met. XYZ.
Not looking like that. That's what I say.
Is that your place to?
I feel like maybe if they rude enough to say something, they know they're not even thinking about it like that. They like, it's all our place. Let's all say it. Like,
but that's also like, I mean, I think about it the same uncomfortable way you would tell someone, like, you have a really promising student that it's probably gonna win an orchestra job, but they be coming in there funky. You know what I'm saying?
But also, like,
it's like, who says the thing? I personally don't think it's your place to say it.
I don't think it's anybody's place to say it.
I just don't understand. Opera Girl's going to break it down for me. I don't understand, like, what weight has, like, bearing on you singing the part. Because I think the ballet girls get away with it a little bit more because it's like, oh, they want to see your lines or they want to see some whatever stuff they said. Mm-hmm. But it's like, you up there yelling for an hour and a half. Like, I don't understand. Sorry. I genuinely just don't understand. And also, you'll make assumptions about stamina maybe, but that, outside of that, I just don't get what bearing it has.
I mean, possibly in their eyes it's an aesthetics thing.
The people who be having these aesthetics be having they belly hanging over their jeans.
Ain't that always how it goes?
Always. Like, I'm sorry. No Uggo could tell me what aesthetic they got.
That's crazy.
Is it?
Is it?
It is? You gonna tell me?
If you have any insight on
see how Dalanie did not answer the question?
What that's like in opera.
Why don't like when y'all do that? This has been a trend I've noticed among my friends recently, where
common denominator, but
where do I say something a little filmy? Yeah, but the truth is in there. But they be so focused on the way that I said it that they can't be like, no, Katie, like, I understand. Instead it's, oh, you get on my nerves. Oh, that's wild. Oh, what's wrong with you?
And instead of taking note that multiple people are saying that, we are the problem collectively.
Well, in this instance, yes. Okay. Not always. I could be accountable. But in this instance, yes, because the message is being lost in the delivery.
And who delivered it?
But why I gotta change how I am?
You gotta change how you are.
The essence of my being, why I gotta change?
The essence of your being.
Why I gotta conform to society's standards?
Okay. Conforming to system. You know what? That's the whole of the episode, sister. Don't change.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Don't change. So you gonna answer my question?
I don't even remember the question.
Okay, when I remember it, I'll tell you.
See, did all
what
that?
Uggo should tell me.
You gotta watch that video I told you about ugliness. It's a video essay about structural like beauty and ugliness and how it works. Very interesting. Very crazy. It's crazy because of the way it's packaged. Because putting somebody's face up there and putting ugliness
because we're gonna be right
thumbnail,
up to the courthouse.
Like, it's crazy. But like, it actually does, like, it analyzes like how things have changed over time, like in how it's represented in the media and all that, and like also how like a lot of people are not honest about like how that actually affects people's lives, like not either being not seen as conventionally attractive and all that, like It just does. And say you say anything like publicly about it, everybody's like, no. But in the back of your mind, you know, if that person said something to you or that person did too much or like whatever, then it would be like, hey, you don't even got the room and all that. And that's a direct quote from me because some of y'all don't got the room. Like, but it was very interesting.
This girl just went viral. That's Amazon worker. You saw that? When she was like, the Amazon, like people at work don't flirt with me, they flirt with the other girls, and she was in the bathroom crying because like it was getting to her, and I was like, ooh.
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was the comments. To your point, the comments were like, no, girl, it's just like a lot of people made videos being like, you don't want them flirting with you because whatever, but it's like that's not the point.
Yeah, it's not.
And like some people just want to be seen and whatever. Me, I was like, you really want them flirting with you? That's because how I'd be like, you really could just leave me alone. But yeah, life is crazy.
Yeah,
life is crazy.
I do think like with the introduction of social media, that's really the only way in classical music. I won't say the only way, but one of the ways that I see in classical music that's going to get you somewhere, because now you're not playing for a classical music audience, you're playing for a general audience, and so it matters less how you sound. Like, people might be able to tell if it sounds like crazy, but like it don't have to sound that good. You know,
like Violin Bay, is that her username? There's at least like 3 or 4 Violin Bays.
Oh yeah, see, and I don't know, not one of them. So.
And some of them like play down, like and was on Beyonce's tour. Izima.
Oh yeah,
she's like excellence. Plays down. There ain't no question about that. That's not her username, but like that kind of aesthetic of like a pretty girl playing an instrument.
Mm-hmm. And I was telling Katie about that one duo. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. The pianist.
I still don't know who you're talking about. It's okay. I've gone this. It's okay.
No.
It's okay.
What's his name?
Gone. You see how God is sucking at your brain?
I think it's the G. I think. Okay, first of all, let me tell y'all. The guy is Miko. Let me take off of here. I can't. I don't know if I can put her up.
The search is crazy.
I can't. I don't know if I can put her on my wall because it's gonna irritate me.
Wild. Like, why would you do that? Low key. Miko's nuts.
It's gonna irritate me.
I feel like positive would be better than putting Miko.
I mean, but she would be the only negative up there. the rest, like, I'm gonna put a bunch of stuff up there, but like sometimes you need a little. I might turn her around. Maybe I'll make it double-sided.
Put Issa on the one side.
Put something on the back, and then when I need to be, I'll turn her around and put Miko up there. Like, it gets to a point. But there's that duo. Is the lady, I think she's the pianist. Yeah, she's the pianist and he's the cellist, and they be sitting on the same bench doing all that erotic playing where they be all that. So I have to, you know what? I can easily find them. I have them blocked. I can easily find them that way where my blocked account.
You see how we got to go through all this, and the hour is not. We're supposed to be doing a live stream in 5 minutes.
We're already here, and
damn.
She looking at all the people I got blocked. I didn't even know there was this many people. Dang. I will link them. No, I won't. Actually, why would I do that? I think I remember his name, but we are looking.
You already went through that list twice.
And I wasn't really looking too good. So, but anyway, I will make sure that Katie lays eyes on them. But y'all know who I'm talking about.
Aurora has told me about this duo before.
See? And Aurora can tell you about it, but I can't say nothing.
Aurora did not show me it.
Okay, well.
She was like, they be doing all that, the same little gesture you did. And I was like, Aurora, please. I do not want to see that.
Yeah. It's just weird. It's just weird and uncomfortable. Like, why are you doing it? But yeah, but also I think they probably, I have no idea. I've had them blocked literally for years. They might, and I don't even know if they might not even still be doing it. Who knows? It's like, but we'll find out. But yeah. And I'm sure they have plenty of followers because of that. I mean, they're both very like conventionally attractive people and whatever. And also that sort of thing. I'm surprised you might actually like it.
What that's supposed to mean?
You might. There's plenty of people like it. You might like it.
I don't like no corny stuff though.
Oh yeah, because I was about to say like some people like the vibe, but
I don't like none of that weird. Let's stare into the camera and pop our pussies. I don't like none of that.
Okay, that was all. You know what? Oh, you know what it kind of reminds me of? That people that be doing the cooking videos.
See, and I hate those videos.
Oh my gosh, they're terrible.
When they stare into the camera, it's weird. Why you fingering the? Sorry.
No, you already said. Not we. You.
No, you said coochie earlier. That was you.
Oh, girl, that was barely nothing. And that was because we was talking about, I shouldn't have said that because then it would have been all on you. But I was just talking about the dress code of your bass lesson. You was talking about in a concert hall.
We were playing a game.
Okay. Well. Anyway.
I hate those videos doing all type of weird. It's weird. And people be like, oh my God. I'm like, are we okay? Why everybody so freaked out? Why is everybody so freaky deaky?
No. And then when the older, I hope I never become one of them freaked out older ladies, but they be in the group and they be having the chef be pouring stuff in their mouth and all that. I'm like, it just like
everybody just need to calm down and take a cold shower. Y'all too freaked out.
Just nasty.
Enough. Yuck.
Enough. Last thing I want to say on it though was, there's also a flip side to it, because classical music is also like a pretty conservative space. And while it doesn't hinder, I won't say it hinders success. I found I've seen the way that some of that crowd talks about Yu Wang, for example, who is known for being a hot girl, wearing her stuff. They
hate that she fine.
Hate it real bad. Always got something misogynistic to say about it. And it's like, y'all want, it's really all about wanting to control what women look like. Really at the core of it all. That's what it is. But so I don't think that it's so drastic that it will hinder your career. Or also, well, we don't know, because she's an extraordinary talent. She's kind of an outlier. I don't know if there was somebody who was not world-class soloist worthy who was doing that they might be like, yeah, so.
Yeah, I feel like that's what I think that's a common denominator with classical music in general. It's just that I said that two things that mean the same thing. I think it's a common denominator because as long as you play well.
What were you saying?
I feel like for 95% of cases, if you play well, it would excuse your behavior. That's why so many people get away with being pedophiles. That's why people get away with doing all Gergiev, supporting the Russian mob. What he do? All whatever, allegedly. I don't got no money to give you Gergiev, so don't bother someone. I'm just saying, whatever you was doing with that toothpick and the Russians, I feel like as long as the talent is there, they will excuse stuff, good or bad. So with Yuja, it's well, she could play down.
Yeah. I
think she looked great.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the thing about this, I don't want to see that. They look like they on vacation now. They stopped it.
It's not. And yeah. I mean, but with Yuja, there's nothing to excuse. To be clear,
with Yuja.
Yeah.
No, there's nothing to excuse. I'm just saying, y'all like to run with stuff. When they're trying to book some stuff, they'll excuse it in that she could play. So
yeah. Okay. Well, it is.
That's your Black Excellences.
It's pulled up on another tab. Dang, you straight.
All right, y'all. Let us know your thoughts, and we're moving on.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for Black Excellence, where we hype you up, gas you up, and give you your props, because there's room for everyone at the top. Who are you talking about?
This week, I'm talking about Joshua Elmore. Pew, 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 pew. He might have even been Black Excellence right after we saw him in San Francisco on the street.
Randomly. If you keep doing excellent stuff, you might get a repeat.
That's what it is, because...
Clock in. That's fine.
Right. Well, don't be on your Miko. He definitely not. He is the principal bassoonist of the San Francisco Symphony, and we circle back around to him because he just was appointed to the faculty of San Francisco Conservatory. He's previously been principal at the Fort Worth Symphony, and he's also performed with the Boston Symphony, the New York Phil, the Chineke Orchestra, and been principal bassoon for the Gateways Festival Orchestra, specifically in their Carnegie Hall debut. He is a graduate of the Juilliard School. He was a Kovner fellow. You're right. Kovner fellow.
Change to that.
Now we sound like Medea. He's been a fellow at Tanglewood, Music Academy of the West. He's been on a Grammy Award nominated album with the National Orchestra Institute. And yeah, he's really just been doing the thing. I would link his website. It's all sleek. Got his bio right here, and plenty of things for y'all to look at, videos for y'all to listen to, hear some of his music, and yeah, shout out to him.
Period. My piece of the week is Walton Viola Concerto. I was watching a video on social media. The wow came up in my algorithm crazy, and she mentioned Walton. I was like, okay, Walton mentioned. I forgot he write other stuff too, besides that concerto.
Oh, he did? See, I don't know what we got going on.
Anyway, thank you so much for listening to the Classically Black Podcast. Don't forget to follow us on social media at Classically Black Podcast. Join the Ebony Tower. That's patreon.com/Classically Black Podcast. Thank you so much for listening, and we will talk to you next week.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.